8 Interesting psychological facts about quiet people. Everyone is familiar with someone who tends to be more reserved. This person doesn't speak much and is rarely noticed. They might be a friend, a family member, a neighbor, or just someone you see occasionally. Perhaps it's you. There's a lot more to quiet people than you might think. Despite the fact that society frequently believes that being gregarious and outgoing is the best way to succeed, while being more reserved is frequently seen as socially awkward. We'll examine some fascinating psychological information about the silent types so that you can comprehend them better, and perhaps even discover something about yourself in the process. Number 1. They're not necessarily shy. It's simple to assume that someone who is quiet is timid. And even though this is occasionally the case, it's not always the case. There is no doubt that quiet people dislike attracting attention to themselves. They might even make an effort to avoid attracting attention. But that does not imply that they are timid. Although they prefer to speak less and listen more, they can be friendly, socialize without any problems, and enjoy conversing with people they feel comfortable around. Even though quiet people often have a lot going on inside their heads, they don't always feel comfortable expressing their feelings. Number 2. They have amazing loyalty. Quiet people dislike being superficial just to make more friends, so they avoid doing it. It can take some time and effort to get close to them because they value quality over quantity. They have very few true friends who they can truly connect with because they have to work hard to earn their trust. So it's a big deal when you do start to get close. In fact, one of their guiding principles is loyalty. Additionally, they have excellent secret-keeping skills and will never betray you. Number 3. They aren't usually angry or depressed. Others frequently misunderstand and misinterpret quiet people as being angry or depressed. This might be the case for some quiet people, but not necessarily for all of them. They might simply need to get away from the crowd for a while so they can recharge themselves by being alone because they are more introverted, and get exhausted by social interactions. They really value alone time because it allows them to reflect on life and draw lessons from past mistakes without having to defend or explain their choices. Number 4. They are inquisitive, independent, and highly motivated. As a result of their natural curiosity, quiet people frequently experiment with and discover new things. They are more self-reliant and driven by themselves. Thus, they have a greater chance of succeeding. These people don't need someone to tell them what to do or when it should be done. They prefer working independently because it gives them more control over their own destiny. Quiet individuals are also quite imaginative and creative. This is because they spend a lot of time contemplating ideas that other people might not have considered at all. Number 5. They are extremely sensitive and empathetic. You might be surprised to learn that quiet people are more likely than their louder counterparts to be highly sensitive and empathic. This is due to the fact that they are more likely to experience a strong emotional reaction to events. They may cry during depressing movies or become more easily upset. However, this does not imply that they are more likely to lash out in rage or take offense at the words of others. Simply put, they are more sensitive to their own emotions than those around them. Quieter people are also better able to relate to others through shared experiences and put themselves in their shoes, to understand their feelings and emotions. Number 6. Despite what they may appear to be, they are not necessarily bored. Rarely do quiet people get bored. They might be contemplating something, which could be quite fascinating to them. They might also be taking in the silence and concentrating on their surroundings. They can also be paying attention to a conversation or event without having to immediately add their 2 cents because they are active listeners. Quieter people also benefit from the energy and focus that solo activities provide. They have a vibrant inner life as well, so they don't require stimulation from the outside world to make them feel content. Number 7. They have greater self-awareness. Quiet people are at ease with who they are, which makes it easy for them to express themselves in a genuine way. They are truthful with themselves and others thanks to this quality. These people don't question themselves because they are very honest about their feelings. They have the courage to make those changes and have no trouble telling others when they need a change, or that something is no longer working for them. Quiet people also appreciate chances to advance their careers or personal lives. Additionally, they become even more aware of themselves as people who value continuous improvement as a result of their desire for personal growth. Number 8. They're more emotionally stable. Typically, quiet individuals are emotionally stable, which results in a greater likelihood that they will have a positive outlook on life and that they will be better able to handle stress. They excel at emotional restraint, which explains why. Additionally, they tend to be less emotional than the average person. They are able to take in information without being overly influenced by it or drawing conclusions based solely on what someone else says because they have the capacity to speak up when necessary and listen to others without interrupting or judging them. Because of this, they are more capable of handling challenging circumstances and can settle disputes more quickly. As you can see, quiet people have a lot of depth and complexity, and rather than passing judgment on them, we could all gain from learning about them. The next time you're with someone who initially strikes you as unassuming and quiet, keep in mind that there may be more to them than what appears. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and tell your friends about it so we can make more like it. Click the subscribe button to see more content like this, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. Check out our other videos as well if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.